I feel like I just finished the video. Maybe I did. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Auto Christian Homestead. I feel like I just finished the video. Maybe I did. But here we are, and it is Friday. There's an airplane going above my head, and I've been off work this whole week. So we got a lot done, a lot planted. Right behind me is the green stalks we planted, and peanuts and peas, and some potatoes, taters. We're growing in grow bags. So we're going to take you around, give you a quick tour, and get some more seeds planted. These Tom Thumb peas are doing great inside this green stalk. If we can keep the rabbits and chickens from eating the ones on the bottom, we'll be doing good. Peanuts behind me in this other green stalk. They're all germinating. They're getting started. I'm excited to see how that goes. That's a total experiment, but it'd be awesome to have those layers filled with peanuts. There's cucumbers in the green stalk right here behind us, doing great. There's tomatoes, obviously, lined up here. You've seen the other video we did. There's basil, looking good. More tomato plants here. These carrots are about ready to thin. You see the permanent leaves are starting to grow right here. Once those permanent leaves get up a little bit bigger, I'll start thinning them and building more dirt up around the edges to give them a good chance to grow a nice, good root that we can eat. Taters looking great. These taters need more dirt in them now. This method in these totes we're going to start is the method, like the trash can method, where you keep filling full of dirt. So I got some more dirt I need to throw in here in a little bit. Again, just trying to give you a quick tour of how some things are going, just simply because we showed you planting them. We want to keep you updated, right? But the main point of this video is to not get blown away by the wind and get some more stuff planted. We got a lot of seeds to plant today still. Basically today's gonna be like our winter squashes, melons, and maybe some herbs inside of another green stalk. Onions look great. They're doing really good. Some of them look thicker than others. That's just how it's gonna go. Not every onion is gonna be massive. Garlic looks wonderful. Beets have germinated. It's about time to get those thinned and reworked the same way as the carrots. And these radishes have been ate on by the rabbits. If you've been following along, we know we've got a struggle with some rabbits. But these, hey, that don't look bad. Yep, that one's gonna be good. We'll pull those in a little bit. Part of what we're working on is gonna be this bed, because we planted some lettuce here. It just got too hot too fast for it. We got planted a little bit late. But we're gonna get all this side cleaned up, and some of our squash is going to go in there. But on the other hand, these peas, these magnolia tendril peas have recovered nicely. They're doing pretty good. But again, that was part of the struggle we've had with the rabbits. We do have, well, hang on. I don't know how many rabbits we have in our backyard currently. These are wild rabbits. Again, these are not tame rabbits. But these rabbits were born here. So 3 of them, so we have 3 baby rabbits born to a mama rabbit. Earlier in the year, seems that she got pregnant again. Go figure, it's a rabbit. Those three rabbits stayed in the backyard. Maybe one of them left. She went into her burrow, had some more rabbits. So we have possibly 4 or 5 rabbits running around here right now. I'm not really sure. They kind of go in and out of the backyard, but there's plenty of protection for them here and plenty of food for them. So it's gonna be hard to get rid of them. So what are you gonna plant here, Angela?
I'm gonna do some basil.
Basil?
Yes, this is going to be a basil bed.
What kind of basil?
I'm doing Genovese.
Okay.
That's so far been my favorite, although I've smelled the Momolo that's in the green stalk, and it smells awfully good.
What else are you going to plant up here?
In pots by themselves, I'm going to do the elephant deal, and I'm going to do some chamomile.
Cool.
Because I love chamomile tea. But I'm going to do those in pots because both of them grow rather tall, and they're both known for reseeding themselves. And if they will reseed themselves in the pots and come back up next year, all the better.
Right. So what you do here is bad.
So I just added some raised bed fertilizer after I worked up the dirt, and now I'm just going to sprinkle some basil seeds.
What's your method here? Just kind of sprinkle?
I just kind of sprinkle them. I've pushed back the dirt on the sides, and I'm just going to kind of zhuzh it over Just give it a light cover because you don't want to cover deep.
So you just kind of do it like we do lettuce.
Yeah.
All right.
I just sprinkle them, kind of like I'm salting my food. Yeah. The higher you sprinkle them, the...
Use more salt than that.
Yeah. The higher you sprinkle them, the more coverage you'll get.
We're putting that on our patio. Now, those are two like elevated resin raised beds that we bought some time ago before we had green stalks. Honestly, green stalks are better. But we put that on our patio because it's something that if Angela's going to use it, she can walk right out the back door where the kitchen is and just cut some of it and go right back in. It's really very simple. And while she was doing that, I took care of putting some more dirt in these totes. This took actually 2 1.5 cubic foot bags. This one took a whole bag, and these two split it up. So again, we're just gonna keep filling those up until they get to the top. Once the plants get taller, you put more dirt in, and then you just keep filling until it gets to the top, and then hopefully this thing is full of taters. It would be awesome if it was full of taters. Now we get to the hard part. Not really hard, but the fun part, right? The work. This right here is a bed where we planted some melons last year, and we did get some melons on there. We didn't let them, they didn't have time to stay on there long enough to ripen. But we love growing melons, so we're gonna try it again. Hopefully we have more time this year, because last year we did get them planted a little bit late. But we're going from seed this year rather than started plants. Hopefully it does better. But now it's a mess. We planted those Tom Thumb peas here in the ground as well, the ones we have in the green stalks back there. But rabbits and chickens have had their way, and so does the weeds. So we got some work to do, clean this bed up. We gotta get this bed cleaned up and get it re-fertilized to plant those melons. So now we're in this bed, we got it cleaned up, and because we've already done work on this bed, it was a lot easier to pull those weeds out. And we've put our chicken bedding in here for a few times, weeded down all the weeds and grass, and took all that stuff up. So we've worked on the soil as it is, so it was much easier to get those weeds out. But we did heavily amend the soil with some kelp meal, some good organic fertilizer. We used azomite. We added some other dirt in here, some potting mix and some raised bed mix back here, just to lighten the soil up. We are fully committed to growing a whole lot of melons. we've never been super successful growing melons. We've had some melons that we had to pull too early, like I said. So we did grow some, but they didn't have time to fully mature. We're fully committed to having a whole lot of awesome melons this year. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant 4 of these sugar baby bush watermelons. So they do not vine very much at all. So it's only about 3.5 feet vining. So like it's just a bush watermelon plant. Okay, and so it's going to yield 10-pound fruit. If we can get some 10-pound watermelons, that'd be awesome, right? All right, so we're going to direct seed those. We're going to do 4 of those. And our favorite watermelon is Black Diamond watermelon. We're going to do a couple of those.
And over here, we are going to do Hell's Best Jumbo Cantaloupe. These are the ones that my mom always grew. And she actually, even though she hates cantaloupe, she craved them when she was pregnant with me and ate a ton of these. And she grew a ton of these when I was little. So I can't wait to grow these, and I'm determined that we are going to get a ton of them.
All right, so what do you got going on here?
I'm slathering pimento cheese on these bad boys.
Hey, if you're gonna eat cheese, you might as well go all the way, right?
Yep, and that nice hot burger's gonna start melting that pimento cheese.
Keep it coated on there.
Yep.
All right, so while Angela Kay is finishing that up, I'm gonna sign this thing off, and we're gonna get to eating. All right. So we appreciate you guys watching so much. We love you guys. My name's Jason. Angela Kay. It's Art Creation Homestead. We love y'all. God bless you. Goodbye.